Hello and welcome to Daytime Today. I'm James Lott Jr., JLJ Media. And as you saw from the title, this is why the gates is important to many. I have kept quiet for most of this time since the announcement. I think I did a show just announcing it, but I've kept quiet most of this time because I want to just wait to hear more information, see what's going on, take the temperature of the room, meaning go on different social media platforms, see how people are saying what they're saying and exciting. And I feel like now it's time for me to add my 2 cents of the show. So also I have also seen some and read some white hosts and soap pundits and soap commentators. I've heard their what they feel and what they see, and it's actually some of the things they're saying has actually disturbed me. And actually, it got me to come on here and like say, it's time for me to now it's time for me to say something. Um, and yeah, so it's time for me to say something. But number one, total shock. Like I would have never you I would have just like we got a black president. I thought we'd never see another new soap opera in recent times. Um, the four that were on American television have been struggling to keep their footing for a while now. So to add a new soap, I was like, what? I was very surprised, I was very shocked to hear it's a black soap or a soap with a leading black family. That was even a bigger surprise. Like, okay, not only are they going to add now, remember the last soap that was like really introduced that was in a semi hit was Passions. That's a long time ago. The youngest soap that's out now is Bold and Beautiful. That's 37 years ago. The year I graduated high school, it debuted. So when a soap hits, it can hit and stay for a long time, but to introduce something new, especially for daytime, 5 days a week, especially after they canceled so many soaps. And I did a show on why soaps being canceled, how why people it hurts, why they hurt. The previous episode was them taking away soaps and trying to add all these cooking shows and lifestyle shows and all these talk shows. It was again a shocking thing. Now we should never say never, so I try not to, but it was just kind of like, I guess something else. To hear that it was being led by acclaimed writer Michelle Valjean, who just finished her stint on Bold and Beautiful, um, got me excited. So, okay, she knows soap. She knows about, diversity and story. And I thought, okay, this is a good start. And my thoughts were depending on who they all hire to write the show, make a difference, and produce the show. I mean, there's a lot of infrastructure that's to be built to make a show like this run 5 days a week. That whole thing. Soaps are the hard working folks in show business. The crews, all the things put together. It's going to be a huge undertaking. The second thought was for me was, if this show isn't good out the gates, I'm scared. Meaning, and when I say good, that's subjective, of course, because 10 folks can watch a TV show and think something totally different. But when I say good, I mean like if online, these online fans, if they don't get what they want on some level, I already see what's going to happen. I'm scared for it. I'm really scared for it. A new show, any new show that comes out, it's just in any genre, it's tough. Um, and I'm watching shows like X-Men '97, which is getting critical acclaim. It's doing way better than people thought it was going to do. Like the Out the Gate was good, and you get other shows that come out and they flop. and critically they don't do well. So it's like I'm just like, oh, just they're like, oh, please, please, let's please, because I just know that in soap opera and any show you can't please everyone, of course. And so for me, I'll be with open arms to take whatever they give me and see what they give us. Um, but I'm just that's the true second thing I thought was like the fan bases out there. What I saw was a revitalization and re-energized feeling about the genre online is what I saw, and it's but mostly people of color because they of course they heard a black family will be leading the charge on this, and that's why it's important because I'm also seeing on the flip side black folks, people of color, period, even women on some level, just on general, are tired of just taking what they're given on their soap opera. I've seen it. I'm seeing it. I'm not just on, not just even online. I'm seeing in real life too. People want things that reflect more of the lives that they see and live and all. And the Gates just kind of represents, and it's like I saw all these people just talking about their wish list and who they want to come on the show, and I didn't see it as annoying. Some people, I've some of my colleagues, my white colleagues, I'm going to call out, have made comments that to me were kind of condescending and partly made me think, well, yeah, of course you wouldn't get it because the soaps you have on TV right now, you're represented. People that look like you are on, or people that look like your family, or people that look like your friends are on the screen. So you don't really think about this kind of stuff. But seeing black folks black soap watchers get excited for the first time in a long time, like I feel like that first week or so, I was in a couple of days, but even the first week, even Twitter just seemed to change just something beautiful, actually. It was like, wow, this is really people. I mean, they're just getting their wish lists and they're naming people. And yes, some of the people they were taking from other current soap operas. Because when Generations came out, which was a groundbreaking show back 30 something years ago, a couple of folks left their respective shows and went on to, like James Reynolds went on to Generations after he left Days for a minute. Um, it does happen, but that also is just indicative of people being tired of not seeing people of color get the same equal time or opportunities as their white counterparts on some of these shows. Some shows back, you go through periods of time in our soap past where black folks are front and center and major storylines and integrate. I mean, like just it was fine. I mean, it was happening for a while, and as of late, it has been not the same. I will say partially a lot of the shows have big, giant, bloated casts. So I think some of it also is just the rotation of trying to get everybody in there. It can't be easy. Like I said, running soap operas it can't be easy. But whatever the reason is, we see it on screen. We're like, we haven't seen this person in a while, and this person's not getting time. This person is now. It's very for people who are othered and are marginalized. Totally get it. And I saw those folks actually happily dreaming about what the gates could be. And that was fun. That was fun to watch for me as a soap pundit and colleague and person who's in the business. For me, it was like, this is fun to watch. And, it was amazing. And people's dream cast. And yeah, I didn't find it annoying. I thought it was wonderful. And now we need to kind of like let it go and let them do their job behind the scenes, and I'm sure they'll let us know what's going on along the way. But I totally get why it's important. And with these daytime Emmy nominations that came out, including The Bay, including Neighbors for the first time in Australian soap, I'm watching EastEnders, which to me is the best soap on television right now in the world. And that's from the UK. There's also Home and Away. There's also Hollyoaks. I mean, there's all these other soaps, and let's not even get started with the audio soaps, like Forever and a New Day, Forever and a Day, Tomorrow's a New Day, Mistletoe Road, The Email, all these different shows that are out there too that are giving you soap opera material and like material. Um, there's a lot out there. And then also we heard about the Boulevard that's coming out of the digital drama with some of our favorite soap peeps. Venice, the series, is still out there working on their seventh season. Like there's to me, it's just having the gates just being announced has just re-energized folks in this genre, feeling some kind of hope in the soap world. And to me, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Um, at all. So those are my thoughts. I just hope it's good. Now, folks have asking me, will I be doing a Gates after show? You never know. So stay tuned. I will be watching and I will be reporting on it on this show as it moves along. But an actual the Gates after show, wait and see. We'll see what happens. I got 10,000 shows. We'll see. But and everybody's been asking me. I'm not just not sure yet. January will be here for you know it, folks. Somebody I saw somebody showing her like, oh, we got a whole year. No, no, it's April. It's basically May. And that's 6 months from now. It's January. They got a lot to do. So it'll be here for you know. And I'm very excited to see the opening sequences and who they're gonna cast, the casting announcements, who's gonna get it. So to me, I think so folks who are kind of like shaking their head, like, why is everybody talking about it? And why is everybody, hoping so and so and this? And I don't think that there might be a small percentage, but I think most fans want the soaps to stay on the air. They just want good story and good soap. Now, of course, that's subjective because we all can think this is whatever. And it seems like right now, no one's happy with their soap operas right now. It seems like nobody's happy. But I think deep down, true fans on and off social media, on off camera, we want our soaps to be good, we want them to stay. We don't want them to leave. We'd love to have some of our old ones return. And you guys know who you are. That we want the soap genre is as American as apple pie. And we have a lot of different bases that watch the show, and there's a large African American audience that watches soap operas, folks. They do. I'm James Lott Jr. Daytime Today is on all streaming service platforms. It's also on all social media platforms, and I will see you next time.